Okay, let's begin. So this transmission is a transmission of divine love consciousness. As always, it's for your highest good and the highest good of all. All you have to do is relax, open, receive, and notice what you notice as I guide you through this meditation. So I'm just waiting for the transmission to show me where it wants to go today, how it wishes to proceed. I'm very aware of many angels who have shown up. Of course, all of your guardian angels, but there are many, many other angels here. Opening the space, bringing in love, light, and truth. Just raising the vibration of your location and your energy system. There are some other beings of light as well who are not angelic. Okay, the words I'm hearing are these angelic beings and other beings of light and love are bringing in a counterbalancing force to the collective. A counterbalancing force of light and love that is especially needed by the collective consciousness overall. As we are about to enter the month of May, um, it's there's energies of spring, of opening to new growth, opening to new radiance. these energies are quite strong, but they're challenging to translate into words what's going on here. And they're basically saying, we appreciate your patience. They're setting up these energies that include this counterbalancing force. Yeah, and you're each invited to hold more and more of this energy by expanding. And they're assisting you in expanding your energy fields to receive this light, love, and truth that indeed is a counterbalance to certain forces at play in the world right now. Opening, 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 opening. The sense is that what needs to be playing out upon the earth is playing out. But at certain points, these counterbalancing forces need to come into play to help push aside certain influences, certain lower vibrational influences that have been gathering. And when the counterbalancing light and love can just kind of push those aside, it just makes it more flowing, more easy for everyone. And there are many groups of people that are being led to do this kind of meditation and energy work right now to help smooth the path for more and more and more people. And this makes it better for us and better for the whole planet. So there's energy in the group, in the coming together as a group. There's a synergy that's created. And that's what's being used here as a counterbalancing force, especially as we join with the angels and these other beings of light, with our soul families, and with our own divine beingness. So that's what's opening up again now. Similar to last week, this radiance coming out of the center of your being, which is more or less the same as the center of your heart chakra. So this is you now. This is you as a divine being filling up your own system from the center of your being, radiating your light, your love, your truth out to the rest of your energy system. Expanding your energy system, creating more flow within your energy system. Opening, opening, opening more and more of your system to your own divine beingness, your own divine radiance. Your body loves this. You might even feel those waves of subtle bliss as you open more to your own divine radiance. Okay, it's focusing on your mental body now, your mind, clearing the surface noise from your mind, settling your thoughts, calming the mind. Perhaps you can even find yourself entering a complete stillness of the mind. Yeah, the mind is being pulled even deeper into the stillness. You're invited to just experience whatever you're experiencing and to notice that you're safe, here in the stillness. Who would you be without any thoughts for now? This stillness, this peace, without boundaries, just bringing more and more of your awareness to your own divine beingness. And would you be willing to allow yourself to experience even more of who and what you are as an infinite divine being now? And if there are thoughts or feelings that arise. That's perfect, that's fine. It's just the old releasing. What would it be like to drop down deeper into your divine beingness now? And just notice, is there any good reason not to fully experience your infinite divine beingness right now? And it's good for you to know that in moments like this, your infinite divine being is handling everything in your life. Everything that your personality might still experience as a problem or a challenge. From this space, your own divine being is handling it, healing what needs to be healed, inspiring you in ways you need to be inspired. Would you be willing to open to this even more now? That everything is being handled. And let yourself relax even more deeply into that. And for some of you, there's a fear of falling into non-existence. There's a fear of disappearing. When you get this quiet, when you are this aligned with your own divine beingness, but it's simply a misunderstanding. Yes, we can momentarily go into non-existence. We can slip into non-existence. And experience a great amount of purification through that experience. But as infinite divine beings, we can also choose to come back into existence, to experience our divine individuality, our divine personalities. Those are words that are doing their best to point to the reality that is being transmitted energetically directly to your system, helping your system to get the truth that there is no fear required. There's an infinite divine being is infinite. There is no loss. Infinity cannot experience loss. Loss is part of the experience of separating ourselves and believing we're those separate individual beings. And we do that because we want to experience loss. And gain. Yeah, there's a very fundamental principle that's being transmitted to your system that these words just can't really do justice to. So we're just going to support it as energy and silence for a while. The overall effect is one of helping you to regain freedom, your sense of freedom that you not only chose to be here and have these lives and challenges, but you're continuing to choose that moment by moment. We choose to take on the veils of unknowing, and we choose to let them go when we feel we have finished what we came here to do, or what we came here to do while being veiled. Nobody else did that to us. I mean, others assisted and supported, but it was all by your own intention as an infinite divine being. And as you reawaken to this and to your own divine beingness, it provides the opportunity for you to begin releasing the veils, releasing, the veils of unknowing. allowing the freedom to remember who and what you are, why you're here, and to remember this freedom, that it's always been your choice, it continues to be your choice, it will always be your choice. No one is doing this to you. Okay, so that's important. That's okay. Any remaining sense of being a victim is being dissolved, is being cleared out of your system. Any sense of the small self, the ego self, the human personality that still feels like he or she is a victim. Clear, 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 clear. And they're taking it down to a deeper level, like all past lives where victimhood was the main theme. We're just clearing, clearing, clearing. Yeah, clearing the remnants of victimhood from your systems. An infinite divine being can only pretend to be a victim in order to have certain experiences. In actuality, you were never a victim. You chose it all. You enjoyed it all. As a divine being, you enjoyed it all. Because our divine beingness has no resistance, so it experiences everything as bliss. It's only our human selves that have resistance, and therefore we experience suffering instead of the bliss. The bliss arises naturally when we drop all resistance. When we align as we are now with our infinite divine being, that allows us to drop the resistance, drop the victimhood, drop thinking that somebody else did something to us. Clear, 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 clear. You're clearing the way. This is lodged in your third chakras right now. The victim often is lodged in the third chakra, feeling like your will, your center of will, was dominated by others. Clear, clear, clear. Yeah, let's sharpen your intentionality around this. Would you be willing to allow yourself to let go of playing the victim, being the victim, protecting the victim, any and all themes regarding victimhood? Would you be willing to let that fall out of your system, dissolve completely, as simply no longer useful or needed or fun? Yeah, just let it all go. And would you be willing to allow yourself to be filled with awareness of your infinite divine being and what you do wish to create moment to moment? And would you allow yourself to sense that total self-responsibility that you know as an infinite divine being. Okay, there's a nice infusion happening now. More and more of your own divine beingness radiating out stronger and stronger to your whole system, to every cell in your body, to every place those victim memories had been stored. They're all being upgraded to this self-sovereignty. Yeah. Yeah, the core of this is I am. Right now it's coming in as the energy of I am. This I am consciousness, the divine I am, radiating out through your system from the center of your being. Would you be willing to continue opening to this I am consciousness and allow it to transform every bit of you, your life, your knowing, your understanding, your mind, your body, your heart, your relationships. So that most beautiful heavenly music, choirs of angels, that music's being brought into the foreground once again. Bathing us in its light, love, beauty, sense of awe. It's celebrating the I am consciousness within you. Celebrating it, resonating with it, lighting it up more and more, affirming it, anchoring it. And the focus has moved to your third eye and your physical eyes. As a beatific vision is being transmitted to you now. Just allow yourself to notice what you notice, especially visually. As there is all this assistance in opening your eyes. And they want to lift us up into an even higher vibration. More coherent, more integrated, even more harmonious vibration. Slowly lifting. Slowly being lifted. And from here, we're being asked to share this with the whole planet. Share this with every being on this planet. To be that counterbalancing force for the collective. Would you be willing to share who and what you truly are and what you are experiencing of this love, light, truth, and bliss with the whole planet? And now you're invited to extend it out even further to all that is. In fact, let it be a doorway into oneness. And now we're being invited to go even one level beyond, directly into divine love consciousness. Just notice what you notice and let it be whatever it is for you as we lift you and your energy system into a direct experience of divine love consciousness. Okay, so the transmission is beginning to back off now, allowing you to find your own sense of beingness. The best way for you to be you here now. The best way for you to bring back these experiences, this healing and growth in a way that works best for you. To translate these experiences so allow yourself to let go of whatever can't be easily maintained. To close the system in ways that it's most appropriate for you, and to keep the parts of your system open that are most appropriate for you, that allow you to live moment by moment throughout the rest of your day. Feeling deeply rested, very refreshed, very, very present to who and what you are as a human divine being here on earth, but also everywhere. Whatever way helps you to ground, just go ahead and ground, find that ground. Your ground of being. Okay, good. This transmission is complete. Thank you for your service. Thank you for all you have done for yourself, for humanity, for all that is. Thank you for the love, light, and truth that you are. Blessings.